know what? We don't do the national anthem, and that always throws me off. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. I'm going live right now, brother. Welcome in, fans, to Canandaigua Braves JV Boys Lacrosse here on the station for Braves Nation, Chosen Spa Radio. I'm Craig the Spaz Man Simmons, and we're going to have a good one for you. It is a Ontario County grudge match. It's a rival match between the visiting Victor Blue Devils and the host Canandaigua Braves. It's JV action, but that will not diminish the action. That does not diminish the rivalry, the feeling of, going against one of your, I'm not going to say hated, but heated rivals. No question about that. We're underway. Beautiful Memorial Day afternoon. And before we go any further, I want to give a big, thank you to all of the men and women in the United States Armed Forces that made the ultimate sacrifice. Like Billy Ray Cyrus, the mullet says, all gave some gave all. And today is a very solemn, special day that we set aside for that commemoration. Here's a shot, goes wide left. That shot was put down by Connor Megan. He's a 10th grade midi, 10:40 left to play, 4 12-minute quarters. And good defense over here on the GLE on the right-hand side. And Reed Emerson can't pick it up, but it goes out of his stick. Tyler DeRue tried to grab it and bring it in while he was in the crease. Now it's kicked out over here, and it's going to end up on the goal line. Right out front, here's the shot, and it's good. And Victor is going to draw first blood at 10:22. So Victor on the board first. Number 26, Connor Megan. So Megan with the goal makes it 1-0. Good. You know what? I kind of want to sit here and go, hey, great patience by Victor. They were just in the right place at the right time, man, because that ball was scrumming around. It was bebopping, pinballing around. Nobody could bring it in. Then when Victor did bring it in, they did a good job. 2 passes and a goal. And just like that, they lead 1-0. So Canandaigua with the bagel on the board, and they're going to give away, or I should say Victor is going to get the face-off. It all starts at the face-off, okay? You can't do anything with it unless you have it. Here's the ball over on the right-hand side. That's a big dude, Ty Rader, the sophomore. That's a big kid. And it's on the carpet, and instead of picking it up, it gets scraped, and it's going to end back up top with the Blue Devils. Yeah, fans, listen. Here's where I'm at. All right, here's the left-hand runner, and it's good. So the left-hand runner by Aiden Klink's Scales is good for Victor, and they jump out to a quick 2-0 lead. Now, this is a precursor to the big game tonight. Right, Canandaigua 11-1, Victor 10-0. Victor, one of only 2 undefeated teams in Section 5 boys lacrosse, the other one being Penny Annette, I believe, 11-0 as well. Now, Canandaigua draws them next Saturday at noon. I think I'm going to be there to do that game. I'm not sure. I might have to set up outside. It depends upon the weather. 9:43 left to play. Victor again jumping out. Brought to you by Tim McKenna Construction. Listen, here's where I'm at. What better way to honor the memory of the men and women that gave the ultimate sacrifice so we could do what we do than doing what we do. I think that's the best way to honor the memory. Live life to the fullest and be out here working. And you know what? I think to extend to that, let other people do what they're doing. If they choose to go and, memorialize in a different way, that's their thing, and don't sweat it. Don't worry about it as long as it's not criminal and it isn't hurting anybody. 9:10 left to play in the first. Victor up 2-0. Big shout out to my man Greg over here running the camera. He's like, dude, we made it that far without you saying anything to me. Yep, we made it to 9 minutes, Craig. I'll tell you what, it's got to be 70, 75 out there. Here's a right-hand shot, and it's good. Man, Victor pulling the trigger from far out. They are putting DeRue to the test. And like I said, that was number 8. That's Asher Irwin. So Victor 3 straight. Irwin. and that's going to come at 8:51, and this isn't a good sign. It's not a good sign unless Canandaigua and Gio, Dave Giuseppe, Gio can make some adjustments. We'll see what happens. What's happening is, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm going to prognosticate. Looks like Canandaigua's kind of playing a zone defense. What that does though is that packs everything out in front of goalie Tyler DeRue, as it looks like I think Coach Gio's going to call a timeout. I think that was Coach Gio. That's all. And that's the way it is. That's life. So with 8:51 left to play, Victor out in front, 3-0 here in the Apple Blossom Self-Storage first quarter. Canandaigua boys JV Lacrosse, brought to you by Tim McKenna Construction and presented to you in part by Eagle Insurance. 585-905-6049. Todd Allen voted the best insurance agent in the Finger Lakes in 2019. I think it was 2019. Might have been 2020. But anyway, in that poll that they have about the best of the Finger Lakes? Yeah. Eagle Insurance, Todd Allen. Here is Victor up top with a 3-0 lead with 8:10 left to play. Beautiful late fall evening. Last day of May. So tomorrow it will be June. Girls lacrosse doubleheader, man. The ladies hosting Fairport. The girls at 5:30, or JV at 5:30, varsity. And number 35 tries to let it go. Raider tries to let it go left-handed. Kind of forgot something, though. Forgot the ball on the shot. 7:40. Man, some great lacrosse over the weekend. RIT Natty Champs. Lemoyne with two-time Chosen Spa Radio Player of the Year, Devin Andrews, aboard. Here's a shot. Nice save by DeRue. Then they had to whistle. I'm thinking it was a crease violation, so that second shot does not count. And that's why it went in, because DeRue knew that it wasn't a shot, because that whistle was going to take care of business. Yeah, Tyler DeRue, that is. So, Canandaigua with an opportunity here on offense. See if they can get any kind of look at Parker Irwin, the freshman. And just as I say that, and I look up from the roster, I see that is not happening. 6:45 left to play in the first. 7 o'clock, big varsity face-off matchup between the undefeated Victor Blue Devils. Thomas beat Canandaigua to give them their first loss. Then Victor beat Thomas to hand them their first loss. So it doesn't get any easier for Canandaigua. No doubt. Or Victor, I think you also have to look at it. Here's another shot. I think it hit the outside. Or is it inside? Yep, outside. Oh, crease violation. Thanks, my dude. 6 minutes left to play here in the first. Now you see that spider and you go, should I kill it or just leave it alone? I'll leave it alone until it gets near me. What do we miss? A takeaway over here, Greg?
Threw it away.
Yeah, turnover. Yeah, that's kind of been that's been an Achilles heel for Canandaigua. I think in every game that I have watched thus far, I believe this is number 3 on the season, and I don't know. I think they might be 1-1 on Chosen Spa Radio broadcast, but the turnovers and things like that. But Gio has it right. They're kids. They're kids. And the whole idea is to develop. All right, Raider trying to handle it over here on the right alley. He draws the attention of the defender for Canandaigua, Lucas Black. And here's a takeaway. Nice job on the long pole of Will Rude. Speaking of which, thank you, Brian Rude Orthodontics, for being a sponsor of the Canandaigua BLAX Boosters program. They appreciate it. Ball ahead midfield. Mason Lloyd is going to walk it in. Man, he's drawing a lot of attention. Goes over to the right wing. Goes over to, I believe, that's Keegan Jackson. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm always the first to admit, and I think I'm wrong there. I do believe that's Drew Willamy. Yeah, Drew Willamy for Canandaigua. Ball behind now at the X. Back with Mason Lloyd. He looks like a tall dude. What do you put him at, 6'2", maybe?
6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, here we go. Back out to Willamy on the left alley. Not far out enough to oh, good stick check. Willamy loses it after being coughed up by Dominic Pezzameni. And Pezzameni is going to, or Parker Irwin is going to bring it down. Here it is out in front, the shot, and it's good for the Blue Devils. I believe that was Kearney. So Kearney. Now, when you want to talk about that varsity game, as I said, I mean, there's big, huge. All right, Spider, you got too close. You got too close. I told you, don't get too close. So, yes, I killed the spider. It was just too close. It was by my hand. Are you a spider killer, Greg? You
Too close.
Yeah. If they get too close, or I'm in bed. If you're in bed, I don't care where you are. You're gone. Gone. All right, here's a nice job by Canandaigua. Going to see if they can get some offense going. Oh, man, a lot of contact, a lot of physicality, and we are going to have a flag. But here's the thing. We talk about Canandaigua, sometimes getting physical. There's always something you can count on. They say death and taxes, right? Death and taxes and a physical Victor defense. No matter what level, no matter what age, it's going to be physical, and we just saw it there. It got a little physical as going to the sin bin is going to be C.J. Palmieri for 30 seconds. So Canandaigua with the emo here, and let's see if they can get any kind of look in on Parker Irwin. So they're going to wheel it around the outside. The one thing that, Canandaigua does lack is, some size a little bit here and there, and there's a takeaway. So Canandaigua unable to take advantage of that emo opportunity. And in case you aren't aware of what an emo is, it's just simply extra man opportunity. So, Greg, we patched in, by the way?
Yep.
All right, bro. We are patched into the Canandaigua School District YouTube page. So thanks for joining us there. Victor does kill off that penalty, and we're back to even terms here, 6-on-6. 3 minutes left to play in the first. Ball behind, almost in the end zone here on the football field for Victor. They swing it up top. Now, anybody who is thinking to themselves, hey, now that Jim Andre isn't going to be the coach anymore, other teams have a chance, right? Victor might lose a few games. Yeah, Dan Stone isn't having any of that, man. That guy, his knowledge is right on par with anybody else's here out in front. And ball is going to dribble into DeRue. So the red shod Tyler DeRue, he comes out of the crease, comes over here onto the left-hand side. That's Lucas Black. Now they swing it over to the far side. Over on the far side to Mason Depew. They try to get it in the center. They do get it in and across. All right, inside the box, and Canandaiga's going to back out and set up a little bit here with Emmanuel Gullo with the ball right along the 40-yard line. He draws the attention of Casey Cohane. A lot of one-on-one going on out there along the 40. There he goes. He passes it off over to the right side. That's far enough out to be the alley, but can't handle it. And here's another turnover. Victor picks it up, but a trail check, but the loose ball comes right into the other long pole on the other side of Bobby Schaefer, the sophomore. So, yeah. Here's a hard shot, and the bouncer, and DeRue stops, and I think he thought it went by him, but then he found out, hey, wait a minute, it's right here. Now, nice outlet pass coming back the other way. and they get it across. That was a really nice job there on the catch and go by, I believe, Ryan. Yep, Ryan Bremer. And I only say I believe because I'll tell you what, these are the Jerseys fans that are really, they're kind of hard to see, especially in the sun. Here's a move and a shot by Connor McKenna, and it looks like it got soaked up, hit somebody beforehand. Outlet pass is on the carpet now around the 30, right in the slot. We got a little scrum going on. Somebody on, yep, usually, listen, when the official is going to, he's not going to let that go on forever, especially right there in the middle of the field. Everybody start, getting the sticks going and getting pushing. So, they'll usually wait, in my opinion, until something happens that they, is close enough that they can call and stop that. So Canandaigua gets it, but McKenna loses the handle up here, up top at the 30, and here comes the Blue Devils in transition, right down the slot. Nice trail check. Great trail check there by Ryan Bremer. Ball is loose, and Canandaigua defender can't pick it up. Picked up by the Blue Devils. They go cross field, so they skip the slot, go right over to the left side. Shot is good for the Blue Devils. So that one comes with 9.7 seconds left to play. 9.7, and I believe that was Connor Magan. All right, so that one comes at, like I said, 9.7 left to play in the first. And Victor now up 5-0. So Canandaigua with that bagel. Isaac Coletti does win the faceoff. He does get by. Comes up here to the left alley. Up to Jack Stanny, former Tim McKenna construction grinder. Did I? Slam! No, so we're going to switch ends. Daru and Canandaigua defending the northern end off to my left. And, oh, man, Irwin. Yeah, right? Right, Parker Irwin. And Victor defending the southern end off to my right. So Canandaigua is going to get an opportunity to start the second quarter off with an opportunity to get rid of that bagel on the board. 5-0. Reed Emerson up top. If they don't call Reed Emerson Tank, I don't know why. If there's one human on the face of the planet that you could call Tank and it would be apropos, it's Reed Emerson. The dude is a tank. So anyway, 11-20. I wouldn't want to go up against him. Let's put it that way. Oh, nice stick check. Canandaigua trying to bring it in. That was Michael Bellis. And now we've got a nice little scrum going on at the 15-yard line. Comes out with Canandaigua. Now it's back on the carpet. Victor gets it. A little bit of collision. Reed Emerson picks it up. Oh, he tries to go down to Bellis. Bellis can't play it. It's now still on the carpet. Good job scraping it out where Reed Emerson can pick it up around the 30-yard line. He goes down over to Mason Lloyd. And they let one go from the right-hand side. And who's going to back it up? It's a good foot race over there. Really nice foot race, but that's going to be won by Victor. Jack Workmeister was a Workmeister going after that. Oh, no, wait a minute. It stays with Canandaigua. My bad. You know what? I just broke the golden rule, Greg. I didn't look up. Yeah, well, so in case you don't know what we're talking about here, fans, is after the shot, it goes out of bounds, gets possession. And sometimes that official, he doesn't have the best angle because, hey, plain and simple, he can't keep up with the boys. Here's a shot, left-hander, bouncer in front of Irwin, and it's going to go out of bounds to the fence on the end line, but it's going to be backed up nicely by Canandaigua. By Jack Stanny. He comes in, left-hander, running along the Braves in the end zone on the southern end. Going to wheel up on the left alley. Trying to do some zigging and some zagging and get rid of that defender. But nice job of sticking with him by Alan Miller, the sophomore. Now it's on the carpet. A little bit of a Malachi crunch going over there as going in to get it was Stanny. So now Canandaigua is going to have it with Mason Lloyd. He goes over into the slot. I'll tell you what, this Victor defense, man, All I can say about them is it's like a swarming defense. They do not give you an opportunity to breathe. And that's the kind of defense that I have been preaching all summer, or I should say all season long, man. I've seen teams that are, just pretty soft on that aspect. There's a shot right-hander, and it's good. And we're going to have a flag afterwards. So Canandaigua is on the board. All right, so we're back at it. And with that penalty against Victor Canandaigua, there will not be a face-off. Canandaigua will be just given the ball. And I don't mean just given the ball like they didn't earn it. They're going to get the ball and the emo, which is just an anagram for extra man opportunity. So Canandaigua, they're going to go on the wheel around the outside, and they're going to look for a seam. They're going to try to move that defense around a little bit. You can't, if they're not going to give you a seam. Victor's not just going to say, hey, here's a seam, take your shot. You've got to make them give you a seam, and the only way you do that is by moving them around. Here's a right-hand shot up top. Willamette again. That was just a right-hand laser. That's all. That was just a lasore. Yeah, and you can see Irwin getting frustrated. Come on, buddy. It's only 2 goals, man. Come on. 8:46. Canandaigua. Get off of my glasses. All right, that was Willamette again. Canandaigua now trailing 5-2. And 5-2 looks far better than 5-0, without a doubt. And that appears to be an unreleasable. That's unreleasable. So Canandaigua, even after scoring the goal, has another emo opportunity for another minute and 15. Did you know that was non-releasable, bro? Yeah. Oh, I did not. Oh, and Victor. This is a huge face-off win. That's a huge grinded-out deal. Excuse me. That's a huge deal for Victor to come up with, because now they have an opportunity to just play keep away for a minute and kill off that penalty. So what are we looking at? 8:05 left to play. 45 left in the penalty to Victor. So they're going to bring it along behind the X. Like I say, just keeping it away, man, for another 35 seconds. I can't do that in public anymore either. 7:35, 20 seconds. There isn't a whole lot. I mean, Canandaigua could probably come out and double team and pressure the ball one time maybe, because it's obvious what Victor's doing. I'll tell you what, that number 22, Tanner Radona, that's a hockey name. Radona? Come on, that is a hockey name. He sounds like a scorer, too. So the penalty, we're back to even terms. Even Steven. Know what I'm saying?
Nice job, Reed.
Takeaway over on the right, or on the far side by Reed Emerson, I should say. But look, he draws that much contact back, man. Soon as he scooped that ball up, 3 Blue Devils were on him chopping away, man. 6:50. So 6:39 left to play, 5-2. Canandaigua had seized momentum there for just a little bit, able to string together 2 goals. Drew Willamette, able to put 2 together for Canandaigua. All right, man, where are we at? Let's go! All right, so again, want to thank everybody for watching, tuning in on the Canandaigua School District YouTube page.
No, it's not. It's not our ball. It's not our ball.
All right, so it's going to be, as you, I'm pretty sure you heard, it's going to be Victor's ball. But man, I'm telling you right now, it's just absolutely beautiful out here, man. And I'm okay because I'm out of the sun. If I was in the sun, that'd be a different story, because sun and heat are my kryptonite. So the Braves, Connor McKenna, 1 minute penalty and 30 seconds against Dominic Pezzamenti for Victor. If we don't get any knocked down, Victor will be a man up for about 30 seconds. 6:20 left to play here in the first half. So that's what Victor's going to do. They're going to, they're going to come out. They're going to get it out here on the elbow, turn around. I think that might have got upright. I'm not sure if that got upright or if DeRue had a piece of that. What do you think? What's your take on that?
He got the backup.
All right. Yeah. Oh, he definitely got the backup. Yeah. And it's always good to see goalies that hustle out of the crease for the backup. Webster Thomas just sticks out for me, Ruller, and a couple of the previous goalies there. So whoever their goalie coach is, he stresses, the importance of the right stuff. Trying to pick it up for Canandaigua, Dan Urlacher, Daniel. Should I go with Dan or Daniel? Here's a left-hander from the right-hand side. I believe that was Mikey B, Mike Bellis. All right, so Canandaigua. What's that? What does he have? Does he have a nickname? D-Man? Is that the nickname? So Canandaigua, that was Bellis, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Mikey Bellis, Mikey B, with 5:43 left to play, almost to the second, 3 minutes after the last Willamie goal, and we've got. I'll tell you what, Canandaigua's in this thing. We've got a whole different landscape here, and that was a man down. That was actually a man-down goal. So I got to make sure I make a note of that. Canandaigua was a man down, as there's, only a second left in that penalty to McKenna, but still, they were a man down. But coming back the other way now for Victor, Cameron Ryan. Ryan is going to feed it off to the left-hand side. And again, left and right, as if you're a player looking at the goal, not as if you're a goalie looking out at players. So once again, thanks everybody for joining us here on Chosen Spot Radio. Victor up 5-3. Canandaigua scoring 3 straight. But Victor now with the ball on the northern end of the field, slowing everything down. Realizing that Canandaigua might be able to grab, nice takeaway, grab momentum. Let's see if they can complete this clear. And it does get across midfield. Now it's on the carpet. Unable to play it was Will Rude. But coming back the other way, Victor, now it's on the carpet again and picked up by Canandaigua. Good trail check. Now a nice little tackle over here on the near side, right around the 12, 13-yard line. Ethan Lisciarelli, the son of head coach. That was a good takedown, man. It was a good tackle, no doubt. If he didn't have the
he thought he was going into the end zone.
Exactly. If he didn't have the stick in his hands, he would have wrapped and everything. I know that. 4:35. Oh, we've got one against Keegan Jackson. Didn't see what the call was, but Canandaigua again a man down here. And this is not an offense you want to give opportunities to. You've got to make this Victor team take whatever they get. Don't give them anything. You just cannot do it. 4:20 left to play in the first half. And that's just the overall program. JV, varsity, boys, girls, you name it. Right hand laser. Nice save by DeRue on that right hand shot. Rodana pulled the trigger, the freshman, 4 minutes. But here is it. All right, so Urlacher does get by the guy, loses the ball, picks it back up, continues to cradle. Nice job maintaining. Spin move, can't split the defenders, goes to the inside instead. He does lose the ball, though, on the check, but the positive is everything he did to that point. So that's when you say you got a lot of work to do, but you have a lot to work with. 3:35 left to play. Victor coming back the other way. Can't get the overhander. Can't pull the trigger from the 25. Here's the right angle. Goes wide right. Hard shot. Once again, Tanner Rodana. Like I said, that's who. Come on, hockey name, and he sounds like a shooter. Out in front, DeRue, I think, got a piece of it, and then it hit off the upright or the crossbar and came over his head. So that was pretty wild. 3:10. What's that?
We're all even.
Yeah, yes, we are. We're back to even terms here. Down the right alley, Victor right at the X, the literal X. Now they bring it back over here to just a few feet above the GLE, swinging it around the outside. In essence, this would be, in basketball speak, taking the air out of the ball. Just working it around the outside a little bit, maybe catch the defense sleeping, but get rid of some time. Left-hander. Left-hander on the other side by Raider. That dude isn't afraid to pull the trigger. But DeRue's a big boy now. They all are, is what I'm saying. But his head is at the crossbar. You don't see a whole lot of that. Ball out in front, loose. Coletti couldn't pick it up, but it's picked up over on the far side. And the underhand pass, and here come the Braves in transition. Down to the elbow. Oh, just a little too hard. Just a little too hard for Tenori to handle. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Canandaigua with a great chance. And they still have possession here on the backside. So they do get it to the long pole on the near side. He comes up across the right alley. Andrew Murphy. He goes down to the right wing over here to Bellis. Bellis with the last goal for the Braves. Got mugged over here on the left-hand side. Boy, you can look at Irwin, the goalie, man. He was hot about that call. He was hot about that. Ball goes back. Good job, though, of coming out, voicing your opinion, and getting back in the crease. All right, so ball up here with Willamie. Is it Willamie or Willamie? Willamie. Well, he's got 2 or 3. Mikey B. Bellis with the other one. Willamie up top, drawing the attention of Cam Ryan. Oh, they throw it away. They throw it away, trying to get it down behind goal on the right-hand side. Couldn't get the pass, and here comes Victor coming back the other way. Canandaigua with 2 steps forward, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. All right, DeRue back in position out front. What a great save. What a great save. I would agree with that. They cannot come in the crease. They cannot come in the crease with anything. Their body, the stick, nothing. So up top, and Bellis is going to bring it down. 35. Comes down at the elbow once again. Pass was just a little too tall for Tenori. And you could see Jack Tenori. You can see the frustration. You know, you can see him putting the head back going, man, kind of gave up another one there. But it was a laser pass. It was a very hard pass. You just gotta work on that. You know how you work on that? Wall ball, bro. Wall ball. Loose ball comes down here to Tyler DeRue. He picks it up, the big dude. Clearing pass out here to the 30. Then all right up the middle. And again, Canandaigua can't clear clearly. Still on the carpet, though. Still on the carpet. Nobody in a cherry gray jersey, so it's picked up. That time's going to expire on the first anyway. So at the end of the first, the pay file IQ score is Victor 5, Canandaigua 3. But you want to talk about heart, ability, and lack. He's not afraid. He'll run right through a whole bunch of big trees. And that face off, I'm not sure what Coletti was wondering there, but anyway, face-off won by Victor, up 5-3. So it'll be interesting to see if Victor, kind of goes into, we're going to slow it down some more as they get the personnel they want on the field. Like I was alluding to earlier, I think one of the major factors that a Victor Lacrosse team brings is physicality. They will get in and they will mix it up. So if you can hang with them in that department, you can get to work on other areas of endeavor where you can beat them. But I think they're one of those teams where you've got to get past their physicality first. But and a lot of times when you're up against a team and I'm not saying Victor's doing this now by any means. I'm just saying you go up against a team that's bullying you. Nice shot, good quick stick out front, left-hander. Good job on the trigger. And you know, I don't know. I can't remember the point I was making, but I know I was talking about. No, I don't even remember that. Sometimes the train it doesn't derail. It just blows right up where it is. Because derailing means, you know, it's a slower process. You could sit there and watch a derailment. Some of those are like, boom! 10:25 left to play here in the third. Been at 5-3 for a little bit, since about almost 6 minutes left to play in the first half. Back at the X with Victor. Irwin, Kearney, and Magan twice. I didn't get the second goal. I didn't write that one down. Loose ball, and Reed Emerson is going to pick it up, bring it up the slot, swim move, switch to the left hand, trail check from more a side check. Emerson picks it back up, though. Man, I'm telling you. Whew. He definitely likes that swim move, but you can count on him to bring it across. Where is it, man? I lost it. There it is, Victor. Victor brings it across to the elbow. Oh, really nice save. Nice save, Tyler DeRue there. Yeah, that was great job by Tyler DeRue. And even better is the ball goes out of bounds, and Canandaigua is going to be able to try to transition into offense, which we have seen is, you know, whatever. Locker over here to the middle, and Canandaigua brings it right down the slot with Connor McKenna. He goes over to the right wing. That's a tall dude looking from here. Who's that guy? He's a big dude. I mean, most of them are what, 6 foot? I know all four, my 3 kids and me. Are all yours going to get to 6 foot, Greg?
No, not my girls.
No, the boys.
The boys. Oh, yeah, Daniel. Yeah. Daniel's probably right there.
Yeah? Daniel. You're talking about number 18 defender, right? Uh-oh, we got a flag over here. Modern technology. All right, so we got a flag. So who's going a man up? Looks like Canandaigua is going to go a man up as somebody is going to a timeout. That's number 24, Jack Workmeister, the freshman. He's going to the sin bin for 30 seconds. Now, sin bin is just hockey speak for penalty box, you know? But it just makes it makes me sound cooler. 8:35. Willamy to a Canandaigua's goals. McKenna tries to dump it inside, taken away by the defense. Those are always dangerous passes. Got to have a little more zip on those. Long pole brings it down, passes to the left. Raider can't play it clean. On the carpet. And it is going to come down to Canandaigua. Nice job there by Lucas Black. Ahead up here, and Canandaigua does transition. They clear up top with Mason Lloyd on the carpet, though. Got to throw that stick, you know what I'm saying? Man, scrum, and there's the push. I love it. I love it. Did you see that? The guy that throws the elbow to push, he points our ball, right? That was hilarious. Here comes Canandaigua. Great pass out in front. And there was no way that was not going to result in a goal. And did you see who got that, brother?
Mikey Bellis.
Yep, Mike Bellis. So Bellis with his second in a row. Yep, soon as I heard somebody go, all right, Mikey, I was like, all right, that's Bellis. So Bellis with his second straight at 7:47. Yeah, my eyes are going on me. 7:47 left to play in the third. Makes it a 1-goal game. And I'll tell you what, that's a heck of a lot better than 5-0. All right, let's see. Coletti grinding it out at the X with McConville. And it is going to be picked up by Victor's Casey Cohane. Cohane, that's good 65-70% hockey name, Cohane. 7:20 Rader brings it down. Man, he's an imposing figure. Oh, he's over here on the right. Who's that big dude down the middle? Is Rader off the crossbar? Rader off the crossbar. Oh, that's Nick Leonard. 27. Sometimes you try to go by something you remember without being able to see their jersey number, and these two are comparable in size, and I was a little off. Victor's shot going to be picked up by Canandaigua and brought up along the right alley. Will Rude. Oh, man. Will Rude paid the price for that one. Will Rude paid the price for that one. Wish I had instant. That's one you want to see instant replay on, man. Jeez, he got a lick. Bringing the ball up the right-hand side was rudely wrecked over there by the 40-yard line. And ball does stay with Canandaigua. They bring it across. Man, you eat a lot of stick on those. Wilhelmy brings it across. And again, that's just pure. You can say what you want. That's pure physicality by Victor. Absolutely. Long pole shot. DeRue with the save. Good job, Tyler says, nuh-uh. Although good try, C.J. Palmieri, the sophomore. He tried. I give him credit for that. But the ball stays with the Blue Devils, leading 5-4 with 6:13 left to play. Scrum out in the middle, loose ball. Sometimes parents, y'all are really funny, man. That's all I have to say. You guys are really funny. My favorite is 3 seconds. 3 seconds in basketball. And none of them really truly understand the 3-second rule, but they're all like, 3 seconds. 6 left to play here in the third. From the right-hand side, I think DeRue got a piece of that. Left-hander from the right-hand side. Just, you got to be ready for a lot of pressure. That's all there is to it. 5:50 left to play here in the third quarter. Even offensively, they apply a lot of pressure. Ball on the carpet. Scraped around. 2-on-2 going after it. Oh, and it's going to come away with Canandaigua is going to come away with it. Man, what a hard push. And then, I don't know, did he call that? We didn't hear it, or was that a late whistle? I'm not sure. I think it was a late whistle. But I think Keegan Jackson is going to the sin bin for that push. You know, it was a little late. Joey, what's up, man? What's up? What, are you here to borrow money from the old man? Are you bringing you stuff? Oh, you're who he was talking to and giving specific directions to and stuff.
That was my sister.
Oh, all right. It reminds me of that Big Bang Theory where Sheldon's trying to tell Penny where his flash drive is.
I was watching that Maryland, Virginia game. Who won that?
5.
Oh my gosh, Virginia.
5-20, Virginia. So Victor with the ball in the 5-4 lead, and Canandaigua with a man in the sin bin, Keegan Jackson, for the push on defense with the long pole. Down to 10 seconds in the penalty. The emo, the extra man opportunity, man up. Oh, and a hard shot and a great save there by Tyler DeRue. Great save by DeRue with 4:55 left to play. They do get it up top. And once again, the clear kind of, getting snake bit there on that clear, but. All right, here's Urlacher. Nice sidearm pass up here, coming down the left alley. Connor McKenna. Oh, no, that's not McKenna, fool. It's Ryan Bremer. And he gets it checked. Man, Canada, these Victor Blue Devils acting like bullies and stuff. What's up with that? No, they're just, like I said, Joey, this is a physical team, man. It just a physical team, no matter. I mean, how many times did you play Victor? What, like 5, 6, 1,000? So you know what I'm talking about. You can always count on a Victor team being very physical.
Oh, yeah.
Now, where's that come from? What do they have the good feeder program that you guys have?
Yeah, that just comes from coaching. You get a ground ball.
That's a culture, bro. That's a culture. Man, just you're right. They go hard after every 50-50, but they're physical no matter what they do. You know who's physical? Cody Ike on offense. He likes leaning in on you. He just wants to run you over. He just wants to freight train you, man. All right, ball out of bounds over here on the near side. See, Joey shows up and I stop doing my job. How unprofessional.
I had to wear them.
All right. At least both the slides and the socks are Nikes. But you got a big old hole you could bury a tree in on that right foot right there, man. Got that toenail sticking out. 3:20 left to play. Ball on the carpet. Daru, the goalie, up here at the 45. And Gio is graciously going to save Tyler from having to run anymore. Stop it. I'm just picking on him. But Gio burns a timeout. 5-4. So Canandaigua will restart. Go over to the far side. They get it across midfield. Now the problem is getting it inside the box. I don't know if they've sniffed the island all night long. Who's this coming down, McKenna? Or is that man, these jerseys. Joey, can you see those jerseys?
Yeah, that's McKenna.
No, I know that. I'm just asking. Oh, pass out in front.
I used to love these jerseys.
The new ones look great when you're standing right next to them. When you're standing right next to them, trying to see them up here. Yeah, time for the binoculars. Victor bringing it down the slot. Pass it over to Rader on the wing. Nice check by Urlacher up here on the. No, that was that was Depew. $2.15. What do you want? What are you looking at, man? What are you looking at? You want a headset, don't you? You want a headset, man?
I could for this game.
Oh, I could for this game. What's special about this game? That is that what? Yeah, it is a good game. But you expect that from rivals. Most rival games are good games because they get up for each other, no matter what. You've been there. You've played. You know the deal.
Is that Mason? 13?
13's Mason, yep.
Mason. As in Perry Mason? That's Willamie right now trying to go after the ball. Scored the first 2 goals for Canandaigua. All right, Joey, I'm going to plug in. Let's see if this works here, man. Can you hear me?
Yes. All right, I can hear you.
Give me give me a test.
1, 2.
All right, welcome in Joey Urlacher, former defender extraordinaire here at Canandaigua. His freshman year this year for St. John Fisher College, I believe went to the finals, right?
No, we won our conference. We went to quarterfinals second round for the NCAA tournament.
Oh, who'd you lose to?
Tufts.
Oh, Tufts. Grr. I'm going to stay diplomatic and just say grr.
That was a good one. That was a good game.
But it was nice to see, even though you guys, are rivals. It was nice to see RIT. Wait, did you play RIT?
We played RIT twice. We lost by I think 5 the first game, maybe 6, and then we lost by 1 on a buzzer beater.
Yeah, but wasn't it nice to see them take the natty?
It was all right. I mean, they're local. They're a local team. It's pretty cool to see them.
Don't you have any friends on that team?
We got a couple.
Yeah, Sammy B will be on there next season.
Yep.
You think Sammy B is going to get play time right off the bat?
Yeah, he's got to work hard. It's a different game, so
it's a lot faster.
It is. So he works hard, he'll definitely get some time up there. They got a great coach. They got a couple great coaches. Great players. Good shot by Willamie right there.
Yeah, but Canandaigua, they can't get a second opportunity, and now Victor is going to be able to kill off that penalty. We've got 35 to play, just about the same amount. About a 3-second differential between the timer and the penalty. So Raider lets one go and knocks it down from the right-hand side. Break that down, Joey. What'd you see?
Yeah, I mean that's one of those unsettled possessions where the guy cleared it, one man clear, runs around the cage, and the defense kind of gets flustered after that because you don't know who's coming in. You're a man up. You expect people to get in, and there was nobody to second slide there. So you got to slide. The guy was taking it around
you
goal
gotta
line,
slide,
and that attackman got an open shot. So.
And you gotta slide. Now, how much does that help Victor psychologically? Because they had given up, they gave up three straight by Canandaigua. How does that help them psychologically now having that 2-goal buffer? Although there is 28 more seconds as we head into the break.
Yeah, it's just that momentum shift. I mean, one small goal can stop a big thing, and Canandaigua definitely had it rolling right there with 4 straight goals. And settle back in and get back in the groove. Lady
Mo was definitely wearing cherry and gray. So down here we see Meat, Jack Fayola. That dude has fast hands, bro.
Yeah, he's been playing awesome for them.
He's got fast hands.
Yeah, I got the opportunity to play with him for the first week of practice my senior year before our season got canceled, and just Chase Morgan, the goalie in my grade, was just watching him and saying he's got a great stick, great hand-eye.
Canandaigua with a great opportunity, and they come up empty-handed. Man, that was a great opportunity. It's still there. It's still up for grabs. Yep, Willoughby picks it up out in front. Good ball movement. And that was I don't know if can you call that a save? Because I don't think he was even looking at it, dude. But time is going to expire. But man, I'll tell you. Listen, at the half, it's 6-4. You got to. Canandaigua scored 3 straight. Is Victor 6, Canandaigua 4. Whew, that's a mouthful, man. That is a mouthful. All right, so let's just get into it. We're going to switch ends. Canandaigua over here on the north end. Victor over here on the southern end. Beautiful, beautiful day. No shadows to, bother anything. Now, unfortunately, sun might be getting in somebody's eyes, but where it is, I think it has to set for a couple more hours to really become a problem.
Victor came up with it.
Yep, face off by Victor. And that's another thing. I think if you're going down a list of things that you can always expect from a Victor team, a Victor Lacrosse team, first is physicality, as alluded to previously. Second is them having a good face-off guy.
Yeah, they've always had one. It started with T.D. Erlin, and then it continued down. Regan Andres obviously was a great one too. The RIT face-off kid, Montemero had a great year for RIT, second team All-American. Him and Joe Post and the Salisbury face-off kid were the 3 All-Americans this year at the X. And Victor's always going to have a guy to control those possessions, which is huge in a lacrosse game.
Always, because you can't do anything with it if you don't have it. 11:05 left to play here in the final frame. Victor up 6-4. Precursor to a big matchup. Right-hand runner over on the right-hand side goes through the mouth of the goal crease. Is backed up by Victor. And again, team closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds after the shot gets possession. Oh, a right-hand laser from the left-hand side, opposite 90 over the shoulder of Daru. What do we see there, bro?
Yeah, that's another just instance where
Megan with another one. Sorry, man.
Those end lines kind of mess teams up, especially on defense, because you're kind of falling asleep. You're setting up your defense. Victor moved it in fast, and Megan had a great step-down look right there.
10-5, just what? A minute 10 in to make it 7-4. Megan with his third, I believe. Yep, he's got the hat trick.
It's a big face-off right here.
On the carpet, it is. Still going after it over here on the near side. You saw Will Rude trying to grab it and flip it in, but just was unable to. Victor's going to walk it across. It's going to bring it across. Man, that need to make that roster a little bigger, man. McConville.
Oh, it's on the. Yep, there we
on
go.
On the carpet, picked up by Canandaigua. Good takeaway there by the Braves. They get it ahead to Belliso, and he kind of gets mugged, and now it's going to be with Windover. Windover brings it down right alley. I should say right hash marks now in the right alley with Bellis, and he leans in.
Move it, Mikey. Move it, Mikey.
Yeah, move your feet. Try to get inside. That's all you can say about these guys. This Victor team, that was a good stick check there. Great defense by C.J. Palmieri. I'm telling you, man, defenses have to be physical. I've been preaching it so hard after seeing a couple. Joe, I've seen too many soft defense teams, and it's like you have to wonder. First thing you do, Joey, is you look and you go, is that the kids? Is that how they play? And then you look and you see every single one of them doing it. It's like, nope, that's by design. Mm-hmm. That's culture. Physicality is a culture. And I just think, excuse me. Woo! I believe that's the first sneeze I've done laid down in like a year, man.
Great check. Great check right there by the short stick.
Pollen is running. What was I talking about? Do you
physicality
remember?
On defense.
Yeah, physicality on defense. You got to have it.
The Canandaigua varsity team, I've gone to watch a couple of the games, and they got one of the best defenses I've ever seen. They got a great unit, great physical unit. I've played with a lot of them when they were younger, and they're just getting better and better every year. You got guys like Platt, Nemo, all of them, and you see it in this Canandaigua defense too. I mean, they're a physical group. They're pressing out, getting stick checks. Great. Now get the ball off the deck. Ball's on the ground in the middle. There you go.
All right, so DeRue with an outlet over here on the right-hand side is going to run it up. Bringing it up is Willamie. I've got him at the top, near the top of the Tim McKenna Construction Grinder watch list, and he takes the shot. Yep, get up. He did not have the best angle on that, and not too hard of a save there for Irwin, for Victor. Ball does come up, though, scooped up around the 20-yard line on the right alley. Back up. That's going to be an over and a back, right?
Yep, yeah, but Canandaigua picks it up, which means it's a live ball.
Yep, picked it up, and they're just going to take off on the run down the left.
Got to get a touch.
Stanny. Still got to get it. What Joey means by a touch is you got to get inside the box. In what? Well, how many seconds is it?
I don't remember in high school. I think it's 15 seconds to get it over midline, and you get 10 seconds after that to get in the box.
15? All right, I thought it was 10. I'm going to double check. We're going to make sure of that. 7:25 left to play. Canandaigua trailing 7-4. So they have to find a mix now, Joey, of keeping the ball away from Victor, but still, being down by 3, they got to get some shots.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, it's a 7-4 game. There is no keeping the ball away from anybody. Your defense got to be physical, and you got to be like more physical on the offensive end.
Like that there. And again, I don't want to sound like I have a man crush on the Victor defense. I'm just simply saying they've been physical
right now.
They've been playing physical from the very beginning.
Yeah, that was a little fancy right there on the ground ball. Still down.
Still on the carpet over along the numbers over on the far side, right around the 35. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds, and then who's going to go off of? Where's the official?
That's off. I think it's going to be off Victor going Canandaigua right here.
Clock stops at 6:36, and y'all know how much that number means to me. Always do your best to be your best. Off of Victor, so the ball will go to the Braves, right at midfield. Yeah, those jerseys for me, Joey, are hard to see, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to see them. The numbers are a bit.
But you know who they all are, and you got way younger eyes than I do.
Willamie coming around.
Goal line extended up top to McKenna.
Good shovel pass.
I was going to say, boom!
Get on it.
Great save by Irwin. Ball over on the left alley. 6:10 left to play.
Ball's still down. They got to get it
Still
up.
hasn't been scooped up. Now finally picked up by Canandaigua. Bellis is going to give it off to Connor McKenna.
Yeah,
and then head off.
You got a flag down in the bottom corner, which great defense.
Well, we know that call's going to go against Victor, right? So that's going to put Canandaigua a man up, which bodes well for them. Joey, how come we see on man up on the emo, we see it wheel around the outside a couple times, and it's like they got that. So what I'm asking you is, how come the people that go, how come they're not more aggressive to the goal?
Because so right now they got a 1 minute penalty. So you want to work it around. You want to get your sticks dialed in a little bit. Sometimes certain guys haven't touched the ball in a while. You want to get it moving around. You want to get the defense moving a bit before you get into your actual play.
That's what I was saying earlier, bro. You got to move that defense around. The only way you're going to move them, is to move them.
Yep. So right now it looks like they're getting right into it.
There you go. Here's a shot.
No.
I don't know. I don't know if that deflected off. If that went off the carpet that high,
that was a bouncer. That was
then you know that didn't come out where it was intended to come out of the stick.
Yeah.
Ball over on the left alley.
They're running that double cut man up play. Right now they're wheeling it, but they're wheeling.
Oh, left-hander, right-hand side by Bellis. Good
Goalie's
save
out.
by Irwin.
Yeah.
Yep, I was going to say goalie out. Get a piece.
Ball's going out of bounds. Yeah, Canandaigua ball.
Out of bounds off of Victor. Canandaigua ball. 5:15 left to play. Trailing 7-4.
Great ride by Mikey Bellis.
Taken away.
Victor picks it off.
Yep. Coming in transition the other way.
He's just going to get a touch and
across. Yep, going to get a touch. And that was Jack Workmeister, and we're going to have a timeout. How about this, though? Does anybody ever ask you about the academics of going to college?
Yeah, of course. I mean, our motto was you're a student first, then an athlete. And I think that's the motto at a lot of schools.
I think it's got to be. You know what I mean?
You're going to college for a reason. And
you're not making that college any money by playing the game.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? You're there, I mean, it's not recreational, but you know the ladder, the D3, D2, D1 kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that's so. I mean, how much harder was the work?
It's definitely a wake up. You got to work, you got to study. The work isn't that different as long as you just keep doing your thing. And great shot right there by number 8.
Yep. But he came up. It looks like Irwin Asher Irwin looked like he has a little bit of problem. Maybe twisted that left ankle or something. Did I break a hippo there? Did I break the hippo law? Divulging. Okay. All right. So reverse it. Yeah. We've got one of the Victor players looking like he might have an issue. He's going to go off the field. There, see?
Yeah. That's just a great shot. I mean, pulled that from 15 yards.
Well, they let him throw the hands.
Yeah. You got to You got to get on people's hands, and it goes back to what we were talking about physicality.
And it looks like Canandaigua, they're going to be a man down here as Keegan Jackson. He goes to the timeout again. But a lot of people think you're talking about getting in there and punching and kicking. No, man, put a stick on those hands.
Yeah.
Put a stick on those hands.
Getting your stick in between the guy's hands, especially when he's shooting, you don't even need to throw a hard check. You just got to get your hands in there.
Yeah.
Mess it up. Victor wins the face-off again.
Yes, they do. That's good work there, though, by Braden McConville. So now with the 8-4 lead, doubling up on Canandaigua, 4 minutes left to go. Do we anticipate Victor is going to kind of call off the dogs, pull the foot off the throat, or are they going to keep the foot on the throat and keep grinding it out here and knocking them down while they can?
Yeah, you never know. It's a rivalry game, like we said.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to step on the gas. They're man up right now too. So good shot, good deflection there by Mason DePue to soak that shot. But you never know. It's a rivalry game. An 8-4 game, usually you pull up, but Victor looks like they're keeping the foot on the gas right there and just scored again.
They got another one there, got it inside over here on the left-hand side. A little bit of swag afterward for Ethan Lisciarelli. I promised the coach I wouldn't say that that's his son, so I'm not going to do it. And that was a man-up goal, so that was an emo for Victor. 14 seconds left in the penalty to Keegan Jackson. Going to make it 9-4. What do you think we're going to see from the varsity game, Joey?
It's going to be a battle. Everybody's excited for it. I mean, Canada had a tough one with Webster Thomas the other day.
Yes.
Made up for it with the 15-4 win over Hilton. And then Victor just battled Thomas the other day on Friday too, and I came up with a win in that game. I didn't check the final score, as Victor's going to get possession of the faceoff again. But
I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't think it was a 2-goal game, but
yeah, no, it was 7-5.
Yeah,
the Canandaigua Thomas game.
So it was a 2-goal.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about the Victor Thomas game. Isn't a Victor Thomas game? Isn't that the game you said you didn't know the score of? The Victor Thomas.
Yeah, I don't know the Victor Thomas game.
Yeah,
9-6. There you go.
9-6.
They scored on an empty netter. But anyway, it's going to be a great game. Two great teams, obviously battling. You got guys on each team who have made names for themselves.
How physical will this game be as Victor gets a left-handed shot off, goes through the mouth of the
yeah, it's
crease?
It's going to be physical. Both defenses are super physical. They always have been, always will be. But I wouldn't anticipate it to get shippy. Both teams have a good amount of respect for each other. But this game's going to be physical in all aspects.
No question about it. I think, yeah, but games like this pull the best out in everybody.
Exactly.
You know, and I'd like to think it's going to be close because most rivalry games I've always thought are close. Canandaigua in the transition. Long pole of Will Rude brings it across. 226.
Timeout by Canandaigua right here.
Am I making sense? Do you see where I'm trying to go now?
Yeah, I mean, my goal would just be life science and teaching kids about getting outside and studying animals and all that stuff.
Well, I'm not getting into all that. No, I'm not asking you to really. I'm just asking like somebody who wants to delve into that. Has it kind of changed, the way things are done?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Courses are definitely taught a little differently. The science is still all the same, but it's just the way you make inferences and your conclusions based off all the science.
I got you. 1:45 left to play. McKenna.
Canada's got to get a shot off here.
Oh, they have to.
They've wasted about a minute just moving the ball around. They got to dodge.
That's almost a concession, isn't it? When you're saying, we're not going to be aggressive. We're just going to, try to keep you from scoring again kind of thing.
Yeah, you got to move the ball around. At least get the ball moving. You can't just have it wasting away in your stick.
You got to be aggressive, whether on offense or defense. And I don't know if you heard this dissertation, Joey, or not. I look at defense in two ways. All right, when you ask somebody what the purpose of defense is, I think you're going to get two answers. One is to keep the other team from scoring, and the other one is to get the ball back. When you say, here's a shot by CA, and great save there by Irwin. When you say the purpose of defense is to keep you from scoring, you're already conceding the fact that they're going to score. Whereas here's a shot on the takeaway, goes wide left. You can see McKenna frustrated. And the other version is if you look at defense as to get the ball back, you're going to go after those 50-50s. You're not worried about what the other team's doing. You've just got the mindset, be aggressive and get stuff done.
Yeah, that was my biggest wake-up call in college. Was in high school I was all about going for those takeaways, going over the head and being physical and aggressive, and hey, if I get beat, I get beat. I'm going to make a play somewhere. At the college level, you definitely learn that it's more about stout defense than it is about making plays, because you got guys around you who are going to make plays. But in this aspect of the game, like right there, that Victor defense was going, and they were pressing out. They looked like they were down 5 goals, not like they were up 5 goals. So
that's the rivalry aspect.
That's the rivalry aspect.
But it's also like I said, that's the kind of defense you're going to get with the Victor Blue Devils.
Yeah, it's a mindset. It's a program mindset. And
I think we call it culture, brother. Could you call it culture?
Of course.
You know what I mean? All right. Big one. Big one tonight. Big one tonight. I've already said it earlier. I'll say it now. Varsity Media on their YouTube. Check it out. Look it up. All right. That's another $20 they owe me for the mention. No, 7 o'clock. And that's going to be a huge game, man. I mean, it's got major sectionals implications. Victor with the penalty, so Canandaigua will close this game out a man up here.
Yeah, talking about later tonight, obviously. This game's winding down. They're moving the ball around. But talking about tonight, this game's going to be a lot of implications, but not at the same time. Yeah, it's going to matter about your seedings, but like we said in football my senior year, we were the 4 seed. We were the 5 seed in football. But the best team's going to come out on top. So seeding doesn't really matter. Obviously, it's cool to have home games here and there, but this game's going to be big, not just for seeding, but for
bragging rights,
confidence,
confidence
going into the second season.
Yeah, because they need that. They needed that. They needed it. It was good to get that bounce back win over Hilton after losing that game to the Titans. And I'm pretty sure there's things in that Titans game that Canandaigua would love to have back.
Yeah, and you're playing. The thing about Section 5 is there's two goalies that everybody would say are crazy good. And it's the McQuaid goalie and it's that Thomas goalie ruler. One's going to Binghamton, one's going to Cornell.